This is obviously Tottenham fans' chance to have their say on the game. So let's start getting the guests on. And without further ado, let's bring on Brian DAGUL.
What's up,
How
boys?
Are you,
What's
Brian?
up?
You all right?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Just a couple of things to say before we get into it. So I just want to say it's incredible just to see someone I care about very, very dearly back on our screens, and Bob as well. I had to do it for you, Bob. But no, on all seriousness, everyone knows how important that man to the right of Sim is to me, and to see him back seeing him back in the studio is kind of like that's mission complete, recovery done. The love you've had in that the comments, Bob, and everything, it just you know how I feel and everyone, and having you back, it's like that's it. The months and months of agony and pain and torture and everything, it's over. Bob is back and Spurs wins. So now let's talk Tottenham.
Yeah, absolutely right, Brian. And look, we won 3-1 today. What did you make of the performance overall? Clearly, Conte after 55 minutes had seen enough, and he hooking off Lucas, putting Decky on, and that seemed to change things. But did you think today was a return to form for Tottenham, or did we just face a Leicester side who had other priorities?
I think it's a bit of both, Sim, in all honesty. The first half was I was, for once, as it weren't live on Sky, I was ahead of you. So I actually knew what was going on ahead of it. So it was nice for a change. But apart from Kane's goal, the first half, it was a much of nothing, really, wasn't it? And then obviously the second half, and we've seen recently we're more of a second half team, but the just goes to show when you have a bit of class on the bench like Kulu, for whatever reason, or Decky, should we say, whatever reason he was on the bench, whether it be to say, listen, just because you've been playing well, when you have a bad game, you're not dropping, you know what I mean, you're not indestructible. I will hook you if I need to, whatever it is, or whether it was to preserve him for Liverpool and the filth, whatever it did, it just goes to show when you can bring on a bit of class like that, the impact a person could have. And you look at the other side with Winks, and I've put a tweet out, and I mean it with Winks, and this is the only thing I'm going to say about him. I tweeted it, I was like, enough is enough. Every time he comes on, whether Bergwijn could have got to the player or whether Lloris could have done better with that save, there is always something that goes wrong. And I wish you no harm, Harry Winks, and I hope when you go wherever you go, please God, you do wonderfully well. But bring on Harvey White. Just do something different. It's the same thing over and over again, and I'm sick and tired of seeing it. But that's all I want to say about Winks. Let's talk about the good things. Kulu made a huge change, and all I can say is this man that Bob went on about for ages and ages and ages that I didn't know a lot about, Christian Romero, is just. I've never seen anything like it. Like in the first season, like he is absolutely jaw-droppingly fantastic.
Yeah. What performance he had today, didn't he?
I described him as a dog. He sees a ball, he sees a player, and he doesn't let go. He'll go in full throttle. But Brian, talking about Kulu, do you think it was simply down to rotation, or do you think there was a bit more to it? Was it a case of, giving Decky a bit of a reality check and saying, look, you're not industrial, don't believe in you, and he's had a couple of poor performances?
I don't know, Bob. I mean, you look at it, and let's face it, he did have a couple. Since he should have been sent off since Brighton. Obviously, he couldn't play to his full throttle against Brighton in case of a yellow, and then against Brentford, everyone was literally null and void. So it may have been a bit of that. We've got to remember, he's 21 years old. He's just come into the Premier League. He's been playing non-stop, and he's been so effective. So it was such a shock to see him out. But do you know what? Maybe he did do that. Maybe, I mean, Emerson seems to have a better game. Like I heard you about a better game by his standard, not a great game. But you got to think, if he needs to change it and you need a bit of inspiration or something to come on, well, Kulu just showed that. And I think we saw it. Do you remember when he came on his debut for Brighton? In the FA Cup, he came on and kind of changed the game as well. He had a huge impact.
Potential was there, yeah.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you look at it as well, Bentancur, who we thought had a couple of knocks, he came on, was much better today. But with Kulu, I think just having that half to rest or whatever it was has probably done him the world of good. The world of good. So whatever Conte did, and as you know, and as you speak about backing Conte, as we all do, he got it bang on today. Absolutely bang on the money in everything today.
Yeah, and obviously Son with two brilliant finishes in the second half. One after two amazing challenges from Romero, and then the other one, a world-class finish with his left foot. How good was he today for you?
Do you know what? Whenever Bob says he's like a dog, that goal was just like he was a drug dog and literally just found one person that had drugs on him. Bang, let's knock him down. And then, oh no, he's got away. Bang, let's knock him down.
Yeah.
Mate, this. I mean, I've tweeted and I've tagged you both in it. I've come up with a little song for Romero, which should just be the Amore song, which is when your man hits rose edge, you can have a safe bet. That's Romero. He just loves doing it, doesn't it? And then that, but we're talking about Son now. That was a good finish, but you've just got to see someone's tweeted it. A great view of Son's second goal, and you see Højbjerg just behind go like this as the ball's going in.
Yeah,
it was. I mean, Ryan Isaacs messaged me and just said the right word for it, which was magnificent. It was absolutely magnificent, and what a phenomenal finish. And he looks bang on form again, doesn't he? Like bang up for it.
Do you think there's a chance he gets the golden boot? 3 behind Salah now.
Yeah, I think that bet is a safer one than Bob's Harry Kane one. I think that one's just got a little bit far away. But Salah's got a couple. Listen, he's in with a shout, isn't it? And just it's incredible that he is within a shout, seeing that he's not an out-and-out striker, doesn't take penalties. It's just a wonderful performance from him today. Really was. It was good to see him go off and get the standing ovation he deserves as well.
Yeah, and Salah misses chances, man. I keep on saying that. He's not great. He's lucky he plays in a team that creates numerous chances for him per game, but I don't think he's a natural finisher. You put a Sonny a one-on-one against a keeper, against a Salah one-on-one, you'd put money on Sonny at all times. What about the rest of the defence? Ben Davies looked a bit iffy in the first half. I'm a big believer that we let Leicester come back into the first half. Are you under the same impression?
Yeah, no, and I am. First of all, Eric Dyer had another good game today.
Yeah.
Has to be said. He played very well today. And when you hear that I love Eric Dyer loves me song, that he deserves it. Listen, he may not be everyone's cup of tea, but you cannot knock what he's done for the team this year and this season. Davies, mate, do you see that? I heard when he did the little nutmeg in the first half. I mean, all aboard the Showboat Express with Ben Davies today. But yeah, listen, the defence needs work on. Sessegnon looked brighter. He didn't have a great game, but he looked a lot brighter and a lot more confident than he did in the Brentford game. He's got 2 games back to back. Let's hope he can continue that. Listen, mate, when you talk the defence, I just can't stop talking about Romero. I've got the Bob bug with Romero. This guy, honestly, I put him second right now to Van Dijk, and Van Dijk's obviously established in the whole league. But this guy, we use that world class very, very often, and I think right now it's just a little bit too soon to say that. But this man, without a doubt, is going to be one of the top 2 centre backs in the world within the next couple of years. He's that good, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, high praise. And Brian, you know, we go to Anfield now next week. Obviously, Arsenal playing right now. They're currently drawing, as I say that. Yeah, they're currently drawing. What are your feelings now going to that Anfield game after 2 disappointing results? Are you a bit more confident now after that win that we can go there and get a result?
That's a big ask. I mean, if you look at our record, I saw it as well. I think in 74 league games we've won 6 times.
Yeah.
So it's not really the best, especially the form they're in. But let's hope Salah's using his pace to run away from Romero next week. That could be what he's doing. Look, if they get through to the Champions League, it's next week as well, isn't it? Or this week, the return legs, isn't it?
Second leg is this week, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, if we can think that they've got one foot in there, I don't see them slipping up. That place is going to be rocking again. We've just got to go and do our business and try and shut the cop up. That place is going to be rocking. If you offer me a draw right now, I am snapping your hand off, breaking your hand off, biting your hand off, whatever you need me to do to your hand, I'm doing it. Let's just hope we can get a draw. A win obviously would be incredible, but let's just hope we can get a draw. And at the worst, let's not get a tonking, because the goal difference could come into effect again. But let's just hope. I can only see a draw at best for us, and that's just. But you look at Liverpool. What is it now? About 11, 12 games in all competitions on the spin. Just WWW.
Yeah, they're relentless, aren't they?
Yeah, they're them and Man City. The way they put these runs together at such crucial times, they're a cut above everyone else, whether we like it or not. So let's just hope the boys can do it. If they put in a performance like what we saw today, there's a chance. There is every chance. If we do what we've done in the last 2 games, cover your eyes because it could get nasty.
All right, Brian, good to see you, mate, as always. Thanks for coming on, and great
Before I
call.
do my fingers, I can't say anything about. I can't cheer the filth of you. Oh, I never cheer the filth. I can't say come on you, or so I'm just gonna go like that. Come on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's hope they get something.
Yep, and as always, Levy out.
Special fingers, yeah.